Oh, baby. It's motherfucking go-go, baby. Oh, it's a motherfucking go-go, baby. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome back to a new series, Atelier Ryza. This game came out, how long was it? It was 2019, around October, November. It completely went off the radar, and I said, you know what, let me pick it up. I love the Atelier games. If you're not familiar with any of the Atelier series games, it may look a little bit girly for you, but trust me, it's not. It's a very strategic game. Very strategic game. Um, you'll see once we get started with the game and whatnot. But before I do anything, let me make sure the stream is working the way it's supposed to. I'll let the intro play out. Singing it, singing it. Save. Okay, beautiful. It's saved. Be sucking on it, sucking on it, You better have the fucking song in Japanese. I'm assuming Ryza is the main protagonist in this game. More than likely. Let me know the volume of this shit though. That way the volume, at least my voice, is not too overwhelming. Sucking on a dick, sucking on a dick, sucking on a motherfucking dick. Sucking on that motherfucking dick. What up, loco? Coco dead, legit, bruh. It's one stream each week. Nah, I've been literally busy with work recently. It's been getting really busy at work. I've been getting home and I've been like tired as fuck, and I've been trying to do a stream at least once a day, but it's been busy for me, to be quite honest with you. I'll explain what's going on with work in a little bit. Atelier Ryza, I mean. Alright, so the way the Atelier games work, pretty much some of them are continuous, some of them do follow a storyline. They do have some appearances of they do have cameos of certain Atelier's characters from previous games. This one's a complete new game. It follows a new story featuring the alchemist Ryza. I have not spoiled it for me to see what the fuck's going on with the game. So I don't know what this game is about. At least this Atelier series game. I don't know if there's gonna be another continuous game after this, but apparently Gust is working on 2 or 3 more Atelier games. I don't know if they're gonna be a continuation of this, but we'll have to find out. So I'm assuming the voices are gonna be in Japanese from the looks of it. So I'm good to go with this. I don't see anything else on here saying that it's not Japanese, so we could probably start off with this and go from there. Alright, so we're gonna see what this is about. There is a season pass for this, which probably already happened, and I saw it was like for $59. I'm not gonna buy that. I'm probably gonna do the first playthrough by myself, and then if I feel like getting the DLC, if it's worth it, I'll probably end up getting it. If not, then it is what it is. Let's do a new game and see where this takes us. And again, the game has to do a lot of craftsmanship, a lot of strategic moves. Big ass titties. Shit. Big ass titties. Yeah, she was smiling because she knew I was saying she got big ass titties.
私はライザリン・シュタウト、通称はライザ。なんてことない農家の娘。
Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Why you gotta run like that? Why you gotta run like that, girl? Why you gotta run like that, girl? Get some big ass titties for me. Wait a minute, I gotta find out how old Ryza is, first of all. Before I say any comments about her. Hopefully she's over 18. Before I make any comments. Hopefully she's over 18. I'm just gonna assume she's over 18. No fucking little ass girl got a body like that. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. She gotta be over 18.
屋根裏にある私の部屋で仲間たちと密かな計画を話し合っている。この退屈ななんてことない日々を打ち破る痛快で素晴らしい計画を実現するために。
I like that they keep the voices in Japanese. That's actually a nice touch.
歓喜も迫る青くて深い夏の空は絶好の冒険日和だ。お父さんが毎度麦の気持ちを考えろって言うからついあたし麦じゃなくて人間だよって答えて。
Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't fix the way this shit looks. Okay, I'm gonna go with X.
分かってるよ。母ちゃんの方に怒鳴られたんだろ。おっかねえからな、ミオさん。
What the fuck is Lent?
そんなことより見てよ、ほら。少しは意味がわかりそうな図入りの本があったんだ。
Okay.
またせっかく古い本が地下で山積みになってても書いてある文字が全然わからないんじゃね。
It's gotta be alchemy. It's gotta be alchemy. So really quick before we continue with the story, they are gonna give us a little tutorial if you've never played an Atelier game on how to craft. Most of the crafting in each game pretty much is similar to the same thing. This game, from what I did read, has to deal a lot with properties and what's it called? What's the word they used? The quality of it. This game focuses a lot on the quality of the items that you craft in the Atelier. So we're gonna get to that when they start showing us the demo of how to craft stuff.
しょうがないだろ。ひいじいさんが読み方をじいさんに教える前に死んじゃったんだから。
Tell Mogarten.
それでも解読しようと食い下がる執念には感心するよ。おいタオ、せっかくの本が汚れてるじゃねえか。
Lent Marslink. That's gotta be the buff motherfucker. That's gotta be our tank more than likely.
来る途中ボースとランバーに見つかってさ、足を引っ掛けられた弾みで泥の中に。
Well, we're gonna have to fuck up Boss and Lumbar.
あいつら威張り散らすだけならまだしもしつこく嫌がらせまで。
村の水源を握る有力者様のお坊ちゃんだからな。村の奴らはそりゃ誰も逆らえねえよ。
やめこんな話。今日の議題は島の外への冒険計画でしょ。
I'm sorry, but they made her tits mad big. I'm sorry, not to be inappropriate. They made them tatas a little bit too big. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. They want us to focus on that or not. But they do. Sometimes the game does this shit on purpose. One thing I did notice, her belt. She does have alchemy made, machine-made alchemy on her belt. Most of these things can be used for like bombs. They could be used for enhancing weapons or for crafting certain things out in the field, like if you're doing farming or something like that. So that's one thing I just noticed that caught my eye, which is her belt definitely has some alchemy properties already built into it.
まず自分が農作業の愚痴を言い出したくせに。
怒るライザに触るな。島の外といえば、よそから商人が来るのは今日だったんじゃないか。
そうだね。 村中その話で持ちきりだったよ。村の野菜を商いに来るんだっけ。
So there's a farmer coming to town.
外の商人か。
I mean a merchant.
私たちも行ってみようか。
That's more than likely gonna trigger the plot story and having probably these motherfuckers leave the village and whatnot.
その商人の到着を私たちも見に行くのよ。どうせ対岸の船着き場で長々と手続きするんでしょ。
本当に対岸に渡るの？そんなの聞いてないよ。
何言ってんのよ。今日の議題は何だった？島の外への冒険計画。島の外への。
なんか火がついちまったな。こりゃマジで島の外に出ないと収まんねえぞ。
冒険計画なんだから、まずじっくり計画を立て。
So they're living in an island. That's one of the things I noticed. They're living in an island. They're trying to get off, and as always, most of the Atelier games begins with a group of individuals going off on an adventure, leaving the comfort zone of their village pretty much, which is fine because that's where most of the Atelier games usually start off, and it's a perfect way to start off the story or the adventure, if I should say.
船着き場に行ってこっそり小舟を借りて対岸の船着き場の近くで降りる。以上。
You're gonna steal a fucking boat, deadass?
諦めろタオ。こうなれ腹をくくって付き合うしかない。
さあ、だらだら話してる暇も惜しい。冒険を決行するよ。
Okay, I'm liking where this is going already.
待ってよライザー。
待ちなさいライザー。またレントとタオを巻き込んでろくでもないことやろうとしてるわね。
I'm assuming that's the mom. Mio Stout. Yeah, it's gotta be the mom.
お母さん？まだ何もしてないよ。それじゃね。レント、タオも早く。
失礼します。
しまーす。
こーら、たまにはお父さんの農作業手伝いなさい。
So her father's a farmer, basically. That's what I'm assuming it's what's going on. What up, Lucifer? How you doing, my boy? Yeah, I'm alive. All right, before we begin the game, let me tell you guys what's been going on. All right, so there's a lot of changes happening at my work right now. They've given me new responsibilities, if that makes sense. So I've been coming out a little bit late from work. It's because of that reason. So I didn't get to explain too much to you guys on the Discord server because it was too much for me to type. So I figured I'd just give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on. There's gonna be a couple of changes in the responsibilities at work, meaning they're having me involved in these three big projects pretty much at work. My boss wants me to become a project manager, and in order for me to do that, I have to take these credentials from this national certified academy, I guess it's called, or credentialing program, meaning that I have to get credentialed through them in order for me to become a project manager. Meaning once I pass these courses and get my credentials, pretty much I can use this anywhere in the United States, which means more money, and that's always a good thing, right? But with that comes some sacrifices, meaning I have to be spending more time at work and dedicating more time to these new projects they gave to me. So when I come home late from work sometimes, like I said, it's not that I don't want to speak to any of you, trust me. It's just that I literally don't even speak with my family. I literally get home, hi, how are you guys? I eat, and I literally go to sleep. And sometimes I feel like playing a game, but then it's like, but it's a good thing. So just to let you guys know, it's good updates, good changes coming up in my life right now, and I'm just trying to take advantage and make the most of it. while I still can, you know, because I'm still young. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either. So that's pretty much what's been going on, in case you guys are curious. And that probably bored everybody else, and they were like, we don't want to fucking hear about your update. But anyways, that's what's been going on. Anyways, getting back to the Atelier game, let's get back into this and let me explain to you guys what's been going on with this. So, the Atelier game, most of the settings in Atelier games are set like this. You're gonna have your Atelier, which is this pot right next to where the main character is Ryza, right? You're gonna have these books. Most of the times you're gonna have this main book that has different recipes. You're going to unlock more powerful recipes as you play along in the game. These recipes pretty much deal with the different ingredients that you gather throughout your adventures. Some of the ingredients are going to be available for you almost everywhere. Some of them are going to be very scarce. Some of them are going to be very rare. And pretty much like I was saying before, the focus of this game in particular is going to be mostly on the quality of the items that you create. Mostly all Atelier games are like this, but in this one they're focusing more on the quality. There's a little bit of a trick when it comes to how you craft certain items. So it's not like you just mix things in a pot and you come up with an item. No, you have to pretty much look at, let's say for example you pick up wheat, right, which is to make bread. You can either create healing items, you can create offensive items, defensive items, you can create accessories, weapons. Depending on what you pick up, you can have like a wheat to make bread. Different wheat, not all of them are going to have the same properties. You're going to pick up probably in one location on the map wheat that has properties for healing, and another location you're going to pick up wheat that has properties for a better quality type of flour or to make bread, and vice versa. So it's going to have different properties, different traits, and based off of that you're going to have to mix and match. But a good way to create a high quality item is you have to base it off the score of the item that you pick up. It actually has an initial quality grade, and based off of that you can create better items. In previous Atelier games you had this grid system which showed you what items you can put in there, which was limited. I don't know how it's going to be in this one. It might be a little bit different, but it all comes down to what properties. You have to have a good memory. You have to pretty much, usually what I do, I have a cheat sheet. I create an Excel spreadsheet or I get one from online, and I see what items have the higher properties, meaning if I do come across those items, I'm going to save those and then probably use them down the line to create better qualities. More than likely I'm going to put those into weapons and healing items because that's what really helps you a lot in the game. Alright, so let's proceed with that being out the way. That's pretty much how that's the basics of alchemy, but the game is going to explain to us. Moving on. Ryza's room is the foundation of the game, so make sure you learn the features available here. This is where you can save and load your progress. You can also rest here, which will move time forward to morning, day, dusk, or night. That's another thing. You can pick up certain items only at certain parts of the day. So that's one thing to keep in mind. In previous Atelier games, it was a turn-based thing, so you had a certain amount of time to finish the game. In this case, you don't. But one thing to do keep in mind is certain periods of time are going to allow you to have or trigger certain events. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. But make sure you prioritize adventuring over sleeping all day. Sometimes you may want to fast forward time just because when you put stuff in the alchemy stuff to create, it takes time to create them pretty much. So sometimes sleeping is not a bad thing. It just speeds up the time. So let's say you put something in the Atelier that's gonna craft and take time. Let's say it takes 2 days, 2 in-game days. You can either go adventuring or do other things, or you can go to sleep just to speed up time. So that way the item can be crafted quicker, if that makes sense. Alright, moving on. Photo mode has been unlocked. Press L3 to access it. Oh, I didn't know they had photo mode in the previous games. This has got to be something new. Photo mode allows you to take screenshots using lots of customizable options. In the camera control mode, you can apply filters, adjust time of day, and change character poses and positions. Once you're finished, you can hide the help menu to take a screenshot of your choosing. We hope you can use this feature to take all your time favorite photo. Oh, wait a minute, can I? I'm kind of curious. Imagine the beyond to the story, okay. Can I speak to these individuals? No, they can't. I'm gonna try photo mode really quick. So this is my house, obviously. Now I can go in here and start crafting things if I wanted to. Let me see if I can start crafting things. You can interact with certain items in the game. Not everything, but ooh, barrels definitely. That's gonna give me a trophy more than likely. Let's see. Barrel, barrel. Did it give me a trophy?
たる
There's this ongoing joke about barrels from the previous Atelier games. I'm surprised nothing came off of that. Usually they give you a trophy for it. Let's go to Ryza's room. The Atelier series Legacy BGM pack has been added. Okay, so I downloaded that. Atelier Online Special BGM pack has been added. The Advanced Exploration patch has been applied. You can now reach battle level 99. Nice. Raising your battle level will also boost your active skills. This will add some new party quests as well. Complete these party quests and raise your level to boost your characters even further. The legendary difficulty level has been unlocked. You can select it after creating a clear save. On this difficulty level, you'll be cursed at the start of each battle. Jesus Christ. This permanent debuff will reduce your entire party's defense. To compensate, you'll gain increased coal at the end of the battle. Change BGM has been unlocked. You can access this feature from the diary. Okay, so they gave us a whole bunch of stuff from me downloading just that one little thing that came for free on the PlayStation Store. It's not part of the season pass, but it's worth checking. Okay, so there's nothing in my chest yet. I don't see no Atelier. Let me open this. Let me check the BGM now. There is a song. Hopefully they have it from the previous Atelier games. Where is it? Ooh. They do have the previous Atelier. Okay, so there was one song I like from from Atelier Ashka and Logi. Let me see if they have it here. Atelier Ashka from Atelier Ashka and Logi. They have a really good song that I like. Let me see if they have it. No, it's the Red Sky, I think. That's the song. Oh my god, this song right here. I used to go to sleep with this song. Let me see if I can listen to it. Yeah, that was my jam. That was my jam back in the day. Oh my god, this brings so many memories. Out of all the games from the Atelier series, the Red Sky's gotta be one of my favorite ones. From Ashka and Logi. Oh man. Yeah, we're not gonna put that song for now. We'll leave it be for now as it is, but that's one of my favorite songs, the Red Sky. Alright, so we don't have Atelier at least in our room yet, so we don't have to worry about that for now. Let's continue with the story. I just wanted to check my house to see if there was anything in there that I can use. So anyways, the map is going to be on your lower right. So that's what we can use to go and explore. We're living in an island, obviously. Let me see that photo mode. Can I check underneath that? What's going on here? Let me see what. First of all, I need to zoom in for real quick. Let's see what's going on down here. Hold up a second, baby girl. What's going on down here, girl? You hold up a second, girl. What you got going? What you got going on between them titties? Hold up a second. Let me see them titties. Damn, girl. What about down here? Can I see what you got going on? What you got going on underneath them jeans, girl? Let me see what you got going on, girl. Fine. Go and show me what you got going on. Alright, on the map you are going to see certain NPCs that you can speak with. That's always a good thing. Who the hell are these hoes? I really want to see who this boss and the other little fuckers who pushed one of my characters, who they were. The graphics definitely have been improved in this Atelier, which is something I like. I can definitely enjoy that. These gotta be those fuckers. I wouldn't be surprised if these are them. Let's see. I can definitely jump. I'm the Dragon Slayer. Now you have to call me the Hunter of Dragons. The fuck? Can I jump in the water? No, I can't. But I can definitely come down here. Okay. If I press the middle, will that give me the map? No, it won't give me the map. Okay, so I'm assuming I gotta come this way. That's gonna be the exit on that side. I'm gonna explore the city, the village, or the island, I should say, a little bit. Just to see what's going on here. There used to be a lot more water all over the island. That's why there are canals everywhere. But now there's a drought, apparently. From what they're saying, there's a drought now. This is gonna take us to the other exit, which this is not where we want to go. Let's see if I try to exit through here, what it tells me. Let's see what it tells me. Secluded farm. Oh, so they're gonna let us explore.
おっとと、こっちは農場だった。お父さんに見つかったら農作業の手伝いだよ。
Okay, so at least we know from what they said earlier, we confirmed her dad is a farmer. That's gonna come in handy because if we need ingredients for the Atelier, we can at least get that from here, right? That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Alright, so let's proceed to where the blue door is telling us. So I'm glad they still have certain little aids to help you out and push you towards where the quest is supposed to go. Now I press start. I wonder what that gives me. Story. Ryza was living her ordinary life on Kirkin Island day after day until the day that she finally decided to go ahead with her plans for an adventure along with her childhood friends, Lent and Tao. That was the same day she heard the news that an important merchant would be arriving from the mainland. In order to reach the other shore, Ryza and the others head to Kirkin Port on the east side of the island. I wonder, like I said, most of the Atelier games, they do have cameos from previous Atelier characters. I really hope that's Logi, because Logi's been around. He's been a merchant for like every fucking game, at least since he's been out. Or maybe hopefully one of the other Atelier characters from previous games is one of the merchants, but we'll see. Yes? This bitch is singing?
お前な、簡単に言うけど分かってんのか？小舟をこっそり借りるだけでも大変だぞ。
そうだよ。特にアガーテ姉さんにだけは絶対に見つからないようにしないと。
Who the fuck is Agatha?
守り手の中でも特に私たちにうるさいからね。大丈夫大丈夫、そうそう簡単に。
ああ、それで構わない。船着き場の方の手配は終わっているな。
Don't tell me that's Agatha.
モリッツさんの指示でやりすぎなくらいにな。大商いは第一印象が大事とかうるさいのなんの。
こんな田舎の村に第一印象もないだろうに。ま、これも来客をもてなす一環か。
Agatha Harmon.
船着き場がどうこう聞こえたよ。まずい、まずいよ。
Yeah, so they're trying to steal a boat at this point, and she's got to watch out for her dad, and she's got to watch out for this lady Agatha.
確かに守り手は村の警備が仕事だし、アガーテ姉さんが船着き場にいるのも当然だな。
島の外への冒険もいきなり飛んだか。
諦めてなるもんか。こうなったら奥の手を使うしかないわね。
The fuck?
奥の手？
I was just gonna say, what's the secret weapon?
もう諦めて帰ろうよ。
いや、このまま帰ってもお母さんに怒られるだけだもの。それならせめて冒険しなきゃ。私の丸損じゃない。
She's mad persistent.
こっちよ、二人とも。アガーテ姉さんに見つからないようこっそり急いで。
くのさ。
この前家の近くで秘密の船着き場を見つけたの。まさしくこの日のために用意されたような場所よ。
は？ならなんで最初から。
いいから早く。
Deadass? Deadass? This is what she's planning? Okay. I mean, either this is gonna work out. Imagine the Beyond updated. So either something really bad's gonna happen from her doing this. I mean, not too bad, but I'm pretty sure like there's gonna be consequences. In order to reach the other shore, Ryza and the others head to Kirkenport on the east side of the island. On the way to Kirkenport, they encounter Agatha, the island's top guardian, on guard duty. Knowing they could get caught trying to get to the port, they change plans and head to the secret dock near Ryza's house, hoping they can make their way to the mainland from there. So there's an abandoned dock apparently in the east coast, on the coast near our house apparently. So, which I did not notice when I was up there. So this got to be like either some new shit, but who knows. Another important thing to know is gathering. When you gather items, right, from different things, it makes time pass by. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm assuming we'll be able to gather items at some point or another in the game, and you'll see what I mean. Like, time will start passing by. I'm glad that this time they did add Rainbow Grape Grove. Ooh. I was about to say, what the fuck are those balloons? So I'm glad that they actually added like a time interval this time, because on previous games, well, they did have that. Did they have that? Yeah, they did have that. Let me see if I can check any of these trees. So we can't gather anything. Wait, can I gather anything from these trees? No, I can't gather anything from these trees. I was just trying to make sure and check to see if I can gather something. Actually, wait a minute. Can I hit? Oh, I can hit with triangle. Okay, I can hit. So if I hit the... Huh? So triangle does equip, gathering. Ooh, so I can check my equipment. We're level 3. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Perfect. Perfect. What up, Nani? How you doing, my boy? How's everything? So this is what I was talking about. For example, her weapon and her clothes, right? If you look at the bottom, the middle of the thing where it says handmade staff, it says D. You got that D? That's pretty much the quality of the item we currently have equipped on. And the level is on there, right? The level has nothing to do with what level we're in. So it has 3 slots. Our shirt, for example, right? It has a quality of D. The bottom left of it, below the level, it says 1. So it has 1 property on it, which is cold. So pretty much it has elemental resistance, if that makes sense. I believe that's what that's there for. What did you say? It's my birthday today. I'm good. Oh, really? Happy birthday, my boy. Happy birthday, man. Congratulations. Did you go out? Did you do anything? Or are you planning to do something on the weekend? The handmade staff also is a quality D. It has 3 slots from the looks of it. And it has a fire property, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if I put table of contents, what did that give me? Let me see. Handmade stuff. It's gonna tell me what's on here. So it has an element of fire and it has a category of a weapon. Okay. Okay. Let me see what these other 2 guys have. What does Lent have? Yeah, I went out. My head hurting though. I don't know why. Where did you go? Did you go drinking? Did you take something? What happened? Weathered sword. This has a lightning. Okay. It has a lightning element, and it's a weapon. An old, worn great sword. It once belonged to Samuel, but he abandoned it long ago. Lens retrieved it and has done his best to maintain it, but it's covered in scratches, and it has clearly seen a lot of use. So we don't know who Samuel is. That's good for the lore. You know, I always love lore hunting when it comes to games. Kirk sweats. This is pretty much. Ooh. I mean to do that. So instead of keep going back, it's gotta be a way for me to see. I don't know what happened there. I almost took that armor off of her. So let me go back to that. What I was doing. So if I pick him, I'm sure I can probably, oh yeah, R2. I can switch between them. So he uses a stake hammer and I use a staff. So pretty different. So each one has a different element. He uses thunder, he uses ice, and I use fire. Good to know. Gathering tools. Let me see what gathering tools. We don't have no gathering tools. Sometimes the gathering tools you can have like an extra backpack that lets you gather more items. You can use other items that help you get more items and stuff like that. Depends. All right. Continuing on with what we're doing. Let's see. Container. There's nothing in our container. Status is probably just showing us what our quest is. Oh no, this is for the individual. Ryza special deals physical damage to a single target. Summoning star deals magic damage and knockback to a single target. Nothing passive. He has martial arts, blood thrust, excel drive. Okay. Dark book. Oh yeah, so I knew there was still magic involved in the game. Okay, that's good to know. How do I hit? With square. Okay. So you hit with square, huh? Okay. What's this game about? It's weird because my head hurts and my jaw. Why? Did you go, like I said, did you go out drinking? What did you do? This game is a continuation of, it's from the Atelier series. This is one of the last Atelier games that came out. And it pretty much has to do with going out, adventuring, gathering, and alchemy. It has to deal a lot with alchemy. Let's just put it that way. It's all about alchemy. It's a strategic type of game. Oh, this is the shore she was talking about. I see now. I see now.
どう？我が秘密の船着き場はちゃんと小舟もあるでしょ？
ああ、あるにはあるな。随分とボロっちいのだ。なるほど。それで最初からこっちを使わなかったのだ。
こんなオンボロで本当に対岸まで渡れるの？途中で沈みそう。
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the boat looks like a little bit crumbly. It looks like super old. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for us.
つうかここ、秘密も何もおっさんどもが釣りの時に使ってる場所じゃねえか。
だから小舟も最低限のオンボロしかないんだ。
It is an old boat. Will it even hold 3 people?
男2人でグダグダと。冒険なのよ、冒険。今行くと決めなきゃ何も始まらないでしょ。
So what do you think is the reason for it, Nani? Are you just not feeling well? Like, what ended up happening? Do you think you're falling sick or something? Some coronavirus type of shit?
まあ、そりゃそうだ。
You get into a fight?
僕はそもそもあんまり気が進まない。
So clearly these two guys don't want to go on an adventure, but I'm guessing because Ryza has a strong character or spirit, she's forcing them to come with her.
まずは対岸に渡るところから冒険は始まるのよ。村の連中が近づかない場所に挑んだり、街道をたどって先の先まで進んだり、みんなが怖がってる街道の西側にも入ったり。
So we're on the east side and we're gonna go to the west. Okay.
あの辺りは禁足地じゃないか。危ないし怒られるだろうし、絶対ダメだよ。
Yeah, let's listen to Tao. He makes a lot of sense.
何言ってるのよ。冒険ってのはそういう場所をあえて踏み越えていくもんでしょう。
Yeah, until we get killed and shit.
それに北の山の果てに輝いて見えてるあの塔にだって行けたら面白そうじゃない？
It's not worth our lives though.
でしょ、レント。
ああ、冒険して強くなって俺の実力を村の奴らに認めさせる。それが俺の夢だ。
行くしかないのかな。
Yeah, because they would have left the old bitch ass behind, Tao, for sure.
分かったら行くわよ。大いなる冒険の旅へいざ出発。
She's mad excited. Calm down now, Ryza. Calm down. Ryza, baby girl with your big ass titties.
なんてことない私は今日ついに一歩を踏み出す。当たり前の生活にないものを求めて島の外へ。
No food, no refreshments, no nothing? We're just bouncing out of the island just like that? Are you kidding me? I mean, these motherfuckers gotta... I mean, the only one that's gotta be young has gotta be Tao. But these other two people, I mean, Lent and Ryza gotta be old. Because you can't just abandon, like, your home and, like... I mean, unless they are young and they're just, like, reckless.
噂の商人さんはまだ来てないみたいね。
そうみたいだな。どうするんだ？
I wonder who the merchant is. I really hope it's Logic. I really hope it's Logic, man. I will lose my fucking mind if it's Logic.
何のんきなこと言ってんのよ。商人を見に行こうとは言ったけど一番の目的は違うでしょ。
なんだっけ。
もう島の外への冒険だよ。せっかくなんだから冒険しようよ。
Shibuya?
冒険ったってどこに行けばいいんだろう。このまま街道をたどっていくか。
それもいいけど守り手の誰かと鉢合わせになってお母さんにバレる可能性が。あそこから森に入れそうじゃない？行ってみようよ。
Oh, you already know Ryza's gonna get us into some shit. I mean, she's definitely gonna get us adventure, but she's definitely gonna get us into some shit.
あそこ確か小妖精の森とか言ったっけな。ま
And eventually we're gonna find a strong monster.
本当に行くの？やだな。きっとろくでもない目に遭うよ。
But isn't the task of leaving the island a grand adventure in and of itself? What up, scandalous car? Yeah, pretty much.
そんなの行ってみなきゃわからないじゃない。大丈夫大丈夫。早速冒険だ。
That's exactly what I thought. Cause I'm like they left with no food. That was my logic. They left with no food. They left with no water. They pretty much left with whatever they had on their backs. They have nothing else. So they're going into this unknown forest. God knows what's gonna happen once we get in there. So who knows what I mean, it's definitely adventure. So so we're gonna try to look for this merchant. Like I said, some of these Atelier games have cameos from previous Atelier characters. I really hope it's Logic because he would have came a long way. Logic thing was he couldn't use alchemy, so he used to create artificial alchemy, if that makes sense. The game is probably going to teach us now about gathering, which we're going to go over that in a little bit. But hopefully, like I was saying, hopefully Logic is the secret merchant who they're talking about, because then that's going to prove to me that my man Logic came a long way. He pretty much went and just traveled the world like his dream was. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what this NPC has to say, and then we'll go the other way. I strongly advise against going in the cave up ahead. It's really dangerous. How dangerous is it? Even I can't say for sure. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. We gotta follow the blue door. But yeah, the game is gonna teach us in a very little bit once we go inside the forest, more than likely, about gathering. I'm pretty familiar with most of the Atelier games, so I pretty much know what it entails. We definitely have to be, at one point or another in the game, we're gonna have to be very selective of what items we gather, because like I said, we want to focus on the quality of the items that we pick up in order to craft better items, if that makes sense. So we'll see where this leads to us. I never understood the whole fascination with going on an adventure. When you look for it, it says annoying absent. Adventures always happen when the least expected and least convenient. That's true. Well, you can always go look for one. I mean, look what happened with Lord of the Rings. They weren't looking for an adventure, but it came to them. And then when they were looking for one, it actually got crazier. The graphics definitely have been bumped up in this Atelier game. And the enemies definitely look much more crispier. I wonder if they have punies. The punies are legendary in Atelier
こ
games.
こが小妖精の森。こんなに近いのに村の人は誰も入らないんだよね。
Watch Ryza get us into some shit because nobody's ever explored this forest.
そう怯えるなって。船着き場の真横だぞ。どうせ弱い魔物しか出ないさ。
冒険の第一歩からそんなじゃ先が思いやられるわね。
That's right. Tell him, Ryza. Tell him.
わざわざこんな怖いことやってるの村でも僕らだけなんだろうな。
これが冒険に挑むってことよ。さあ、いつまでも喋ってないで出発よ。
I don't know if I agree with her. You don't necessarily have to put yourself in danger to be in an adventure. But then again, are all adventures dangerous?
おう。
A puny! They did have a puny. Looking for adventures like looking at a pot, waiting for it to boil. It will never happen until you look away. A pot of water. They, of course, they always have you fight a puny as your first battle.
本当に魔物だ。本当に
But I
本
thought...
物の。
Wait a minute, I thought Tao had a hammer. What is he using?
当たり前でしょ。これから嫌ってほど出会うわよ。
腕試しだ。行くぞ。
Okay, so they're gonna teach us the basics of battle. I'm already familiar with this, but we're still gonna go through the tutorial. It's very turn-based, and it's very sporadic. The same turn, let's say if the order of the turns is gonna vary depending on how much damage you make, if you skip your turn, or if you play defense. Depending on that, the order is always gonna switch on each turn. So yes, in some occasions you may actually repeat the same order of the turn. So for example, Ryza goes first, then Tao, then Lance, and then the puny, right? But if at any given point, let's say I decide to save my, we'll just call it the second bar is like the magic or whatever. Let's say we save our moves and we don't do anything, or we defend ourselves. Eventually that's gonna speed the round of people, if that makes sense. If you run into a monster in the field, you'll go into battle. The goal in battle is to defeat all the enemies. Once their HP reaches 0, you win. You have 2 gauges. The top one is your HP. If every party member's HP reaches 0, you lose, obviously. The timeline moves in real time. When a character image reaches the bottom, it's their turn. The timeline won't stop even when you're making selections, so be careful. See, oh, that's different. The timeline doesn't stop, so the longer I take, it could be the enemy's turn. Oh shit, I have no idea. Okay, the timeline does not stop. It's real time. Dear people are scared of a slime. My, what brave and courageous adventures. If you're lucky, they might attack us from next. Overbooted, oots, blind, and deaf. What the hell? No, trust me, they always give you a slime to fight first, but they, in great numbers, they're difficult. And you have different ones. You have gold punies, you have red punies. They get stronger as you go along in the game. Trust me. Normal attacks don't cost any AP. Okay, that's good. You'll gain AP when you attack. Skills do cost AP, but will give you access to powerful abilities. So, circle is regular attack, skill is triangle, X is to move. You can move your character to a better position than them or flee from battle. Now press circle and use your normal attack. Since you use a normal attack, you gained AP. Okay, your AP is shared among all allies in the battle. Okay, I thought before we each had our own AP, but I guess this is shared. AP will also go up when they attack. Other actions may also consume AP, so use your points wisely. Okay. You can raise your tactics level by earning max AP and consuming it all at once. Raising your tactics level will provide a number of benefits during battle. Press to raise your tactics level. Okay, so if I press... With your tactic levels increased, normal attacks can now hit twice. Ah, this is new. I don't remember having this in the previous Atelier games. I cannot write in the morning, so bear with me when it comes to misspelling. Oh no, no worries, Scandalous Scar. I completely understand. How's everything with you, my boy? How's life been treating you, man? How's your week going so far? So this is definitely something new. The timeline was never like this before in previous games. It was never continuous for me, and the tactics are definitely new. Press circle at the right moment to execute multiple attacks. If you reach tactics level 3, you can strike at the enemy 3 times in a row. Okay, press circle to hit the enemy multiple times. When your tactics level goes up, so will your max AP, allowing you to save up even more. Also, some skills will become even stronger. Press triangle to strengthen your ability. So Summoning Star deals magic damage and knockback to a single target, okay? Jesus Christ. Press up or down pad to toggle between aggressive mode and negative mode. Okay. What does that do? In aggressive mode, other party members will consume AP to use their skills. Press to switch targets and press to change the stances. Press option to test. Okay, so now I got a little bit difficult to change stances. That's it for the tutorial. Take some time to experiment and learn how to fight. If you forget the controls, you can check the help screen and guide the menu. Okay, so this is my skill, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. Oh, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Holy shit. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Before it used to be turn-based, and the enemy would have to wait until it was our turn to go. This time they made it more strategical, meaning the enemy can still keep attacking while we're strategizing. That's gonna be interesting. Life has been okay. Ribs are still a mess. Thinking about actually seeking out medical attention for them, but then again, there's nothing you can do when they're not broken. I would just check them out, my boy, so that way you know they're not fractured of anything. Because if they are fractured, at least you can do something for it, you know, to get them healed properly. It's just a suggestion, but I'm glad to hear you're doing better, my boy. Yeah, we fucking won. That wasn't that bad. But again, if you're fighting multiple punies, it's gonna get difficult, especially knowing to target one as opposed to separate enemies. It's gonna be interesting to see how this timeline works. Okay, swinging at enemies. Trust me, they are not fractured. I'm not wincing in pain every minute of the day. Simply have pains when moving wrongly. Okay, gotcha. So at least it's just bothering you for now. Office, your session has expired. What the hell? Alright, so tutorial, swinging at enemies. So when you swing at enemies, you'll get an advantage at the start of the battle, yes. If you hit an enemy with your staff, you'll start the battle with 10 AP. Okay, that's different. That's different this time around. Okay, and you swing with square. So let's see if we can find an enemy. We can go either through there. Let's come this way. So we start with 10 AP. Okay. Tactics up. Make sure I'm careful. Focus on one enemy. Remember, we're not being aggressive. We're saving our AP to get it to level 3. Get it to level 3. It's my turn. Get it to level 3. Okay, I'm liking this new battle system. Yo, the new battle system is definitely bonkers, man. The battle system is definitely bonkers. I'm getting a hang of it. If we keep it at negative, we get to save our AP. Now, I wonder when I put it aggressive, how that's going to affect the game. But okay, this I'm not fucking too much with the stances because I don't know how that plays out yet. But I'm gonna let me see how that plays out when I change the stances for the characters. Yeah, that's the right word. They're bothering me, but I can't function in my everyday life, though it does make job interviews somewhat different. Also, you're going for job interviews. What are you aiming for, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. Windows security. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Something kicked me out of my freaking Windows office. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Huh? Alright, why does your female party member wear a shirt that makes it look like she's constantly in a wet t-shirt? That's part of the game. Gust, which is the maker of the game. They make games like this so it's appealing to a certain crowd, if that makes sense. They make the game, they centralize the game a little bit, if that makes sense. They make that to some of these characters. Okay, we're using tactics up. So we can either change the stance. Okay, so he can play defense. Okay, I'm still figuring out the thing. So this is the stance. How do you change the stance? Oh, I can play with him. Oh. Oh, I get it now. Yo, so I can definitely control my peoples. So if I switch R1, L1, I can switch between them when it's their turns. But I still have to keep an eye out for the timeline, because their turn might skip if I don't take action really quick. Holy shit, this game is gonna become really strategic. Mostly looking to get back into security business. Finally got a hold of the former Danish Center for Investigation private investigator company that held government contracts and was allowed to use them as a reference in the future. I worked freelance as a field agent. Yeah, you did tell me about that. But I thought you already had some. I thought you landed some interviews already and it all went well. No, I thought you were just gonna wait to hear back from them. I thought that was the case this time. Alright, so we leveled up. That's always a good thing. I like that they made Tao, even though he looks, a little bit wimpy. Let's not lie about that. He looks a little bit wimpy, but I like that they didn't make him a pushover. He definitely likes to carry a big ass hammer, so this boy is not weak. Okay, so I've learned enough to fuck around with the battle system, so I think I can hold my ground when it comes to this. It's gonna be interesting. What happens if I go here? That's beautiful. Freaking flower that emits light. Hopefully we can start gathering soon. That'll be nice. We can start gathering. Just to start getting some ingredients. So they definitely want you to focus on the battle system first to know how to fight. And then they'll have you focus on the... What the fuck is this? I don't remember this type of enemy. This gotta be new. This definitely gotta be new. Giant weasel. Oh, we killed it already. Shit, that was quick. Just because I had a few interviews doesn't mean I stopped playing on multiple horses and all that. That's true. Wait, what's the American expression? I'm not putting all my eggs in a single basket. Yeah, there you go. Not putting all my eggs, not putting all my huevos in a single basket. That's right, my boy. You never want to put all your eggs in a single basket. That's one thing a lot of people do wrong in their lifetime. They just get something and they get comfortable with it. And I was telling everybody else who came through the stream earlier, because I know everybody left earlier today too. The reason why I haven't been streaming that often is because I'm trying to improve my situation at work too. And I'm trying to get these credentials in place to help me get a little bit more pay and whatnot. And I'm not that I'm saying I'm not comfortable where I'm at. I just want to improve and keep growing. That's the proper word. I want to keep growing. So I'm trying to improve my situation at my job by trying to get additional skills and education to get probably negotiate. This is what my boss told me. Once I get my credentials for project management, I'll be able to negotiate my contract and probably get a little bit more pay sometime in the future, which is a good thing. Ooh, we found our first treasure. Hopefully it's an accessory. Nope. So the currency in the game is coal, by the way. It's kind of like gold, but it's coal. C-O-L-E. And that's what you're going to use to be able to buy things moving forward. New discovery, flowering. So you can attack 2 times. Now be careful. My HP is looking a little bit low. My HP is looking a little bit low. My HP is looking a little bit low right now. That's not a good thing. Shit, I gotta level up quickly. I'm not putting all my chimichangas in the same deep fryer. Exactly. There you go. I'm not putting all my chimichangas. I need to level up because my HP looks really low, and that's not a good thing. We're not trying to die before we actually get to our destination. So the flower ring. Huh, I wonder, hopefully there's... Can we get some lore in the story about this? If I press triangle and I put, you can see guide. So you can get... We don't have anything on the effects, monsters. Really? We didn't get to unlock the... Really? I could have sworn we could have unlocked the... Huh. There's no other information on where I'm at, huh? Okay. Well, we'll leave it as it is. I thought we would have had more information on the land and the places we visit. Sometimes they do have some lore. I'm not putting all my motherfucking chimichangas in the same motherfucking front. Ooh. It's gonna keep me moving forward. Let's see what happens.
ここは森の中にこんな開けた場所があるなんて。
クリント王国の遺跡だよ。村にもいっぱいあるだろ。地上の建物は朽ちてるけど土台だけが残ってるんだ。
Clint Kingdom.
それほど大きくはないね。森の見張り小屋か何かだったのかな。
Clint Kingdom.
おいおい、うかつに走るなよ。魔物に襲われても知らないぞ。
Yeah, that's right. He's got the right idea. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck's screaming? By the way, what is it with a lot of Mexican food? I get that it has different names, but let's be honest. Some guy a long time ago went, look, I only got 3 things in the fridge and some pancakes. I'm folding. You say, stop. The fuck? No. It's good. You have good expressions, my boy.
Ryza! バカ言わんこっちゃない。って。
Somebody's in trouble.
私はここだよ。
だよな。じゃあ誰だ？
どうでもいいでしょ。それよりも声が聞こえたのは森の奥からだったよね。
あ、タオも行くぞ。
I wonder who got in trouble.
待ってよ。
So I have a lot of friends who are from Mexico. Most of the food that's labeled that way, believe it or not, it's been created here in the U.S. I mean, it's not made in the U.S., but it's like American Mexican, if that makes sense. They've come here and they've created the words for certain of the plates, if that makes sense. Except for pozole. Pozole, I know for a fact is something that it has existed always in Mexico. So some of the words, like I said, sometimes you have cultural diversity, if that makes sense. When you have cultural diversity, sometimes you create new plates, and then you gotta create words for it. So sometimes Hispanic people, it doesn't necessarily have to be Mexican, but sometimes Hispanic people be like, you know what, I'm gonna create a word for this plate. I'm gonna call it chumi chumi. Let me get some of that chumi chumi. I mean, what the fuck is the chumi chumi? Like some of that chupi chumi. Let me get some of that chumi chumi. Like, what does the chumi chumi come with? Like a big fat dildo. There you go. Alright, so I'm just exploring. I'm going off track, off tangent, just to see if there's anything on this side. Obviously, there's no more enemies. I'm just seeing to see if there's like... I like the way the flowers look. They're very, very luminescent. A lot of the items here in the game, at least the flora and the fauna, is gonna look completely different. So yes, it's the setting is technically in the planet Earth, but it's a different dimension, if that makes sense. The world is not, well, not planet Earth. The world is definitely not what you think it is. So everything's gonna look a little bit different here in this type of world. Just to keep that in mind. Alright, so there is no other treasure on this side. I thought there was gonna be like some other hidden treasure. Sometimes the game does do that. It has hidden chests throughout the game, which help you in your aid. Right now, that's not the case. So let's just go ahead and proceed with the story. What did you say? Supposedly, we're going to get a 300 dragon stones on JP because the 55 multi-banner doesn't show LR God Goku in the future banner. I'm folding, you say something. Well, what up, CU007? Well, I've been focusing on trying to get my LR Vegito. That's what I've been focusing on doing lately. I've been trying to get my stones, grinding my stones, getting my fierce battle characters into play, my Z Fighter characters into play. So that's what I've been trying to do. I pretty much got everything I need from it. I'm like halfway there to I pretty much brought all the characters from my Vegito. He's pretty much at the second tier of that. I just need to get the Potara earrings. Ooh, a lantern tree. Why is it called a lantern tree? Let's look further up and let's see. Maybe we can see something from far away and see why it's called a lantern tree. It doesn't show. It doesn't say why. Oh, I see why. It's because this one is a lantern tree. Got it. Got it. So I just need, what, 60 more Potara earrings to get my LR Vegito, and he'll be rainbowed, pretty much. And my is it my fusions team? No, not fusions. Is it fusions? My fusions team, yeah, my fusions team will be complete, which I'm happy about that. I won't ask anything else. I would have wanted Bopan, but Bopan won't come out until like the banner for Dragon Ball Heroes shows up again. So we'll see what happens. Who the fuck is this? She's shivering shit.
襲われてる子を見て放っておけないじゃない。行くしかないわよ。
助けを求める女の子を守って戦うか。冒険の出だしとしちゃ上出来だぜ。
That is not a bad way to start the adventure. Definitely, I gotta agree with Lent. I'm suddenly getting attached to these characters. Not gonna lie, Tao is a little bit annoying. I don't know if they made the character like that on purpose, but Tao to me is getting a little bit annoying because he's being a little bit of a party pooper. But I love that Lent, he's not being a grunt, if that makes sense. He's definitely a tough head, but I like that he likes to battle along a challenge. He likes to tackle a challenge, and I like that he lets Ryza lead. They're both on my good side for now. They want to go on an adventure, so why not go on an adventure, right? Alright, I gotta watch out for my health because I was very low before. So my AP, I can't really do nothing right now. Ooh, she's about to. Okay, my HP is up. Okay. I want to see if I can get my tactics. You only get your tactics up if you start off hitting them first. This case was not. That was not the case. So Tao had the last hit, and we leveled up. Beautiful, beautiful. So that was actually nice. Even though my health, I don't know if you guys noticed that my HP was a little bit below half, but it restored before I fought this boss, our first mini boss.
また一
Nice.
つ強くなれたぜ。
まだまだ強くなるよ。
もっと頑張らないとね。
I do gotta give Tao, credit though. He has a big ass hammer, but he's being a little bitch from time to time.
よし、勝てたよな。
Yeah, they put a lot more. I've been saying the same thing since the beginning of the game. They've been putting too much focus on her breast because that's all I've been focusing on, my boy.
なんとかなったよ。
They did that shit on purpose. They know what they were doing.
もうほんと勘弁してよ。
They did that shit on purpose.
あなた大丈夫？怪我とかして
They
ない？
so jiggly too.
助けてくれてどうもありがとう。森で迷ってたらさっきの魔物に。
災難だったね。とにかく森を出ちゃおう。
I wonder what that is.
森を出るってのは大賛成だよ。早く行こう。
Yeah, I think that's enough adventure for today with them because I wonder if if they don't leave soon, I'm pretty sure they're gonna encounter something much more powerful.
そう慌てるなよ。にしても初めてなのに俺たちなかなかうまくやってるんじゃないか。
女の子の危機を助けて帰還。レントじゃないけど、まずまずの成果よね。
She's like, these motherfuckers are over there cheering while I'm here in trouble and pain.
それじゃ急いで引き上げよう。
But what was she doing in these ruins? Who is she and what was she carrying?
お
Okay, so we're able to exit the area now. We can always go back and explore. I mean, oh, they won't let us go explore.
おい、そっちは逆方向だぜ。
They won't let us explore. Okay, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. It's just so obvious. I mean, her hair is stiff and static when it moves, but her breast even has the supple growth of a woman breathing deep. I'm suspecting the developers must be a massive perv. That and they know what the fuck they were doing. Like even in Dark Souls, I don't know if you guys have played Dark Souls. Sometimes it's not part of the actual director's idea. Sometimes one of the developers who suggests something to the developer, and the developer is like, okay, you know what? For example, like in Dark Souls, Guinevere, she was not meant to have big breasts. One of the developers drew her like that and said, pretty please, I would like to have her with those big breasts. The director couldn't say no to him, and they allowed it in the game. So I'm sure something, it'll be hilarious if it was the backstory into how her breast became like this in this game. For Ryza, at least.
私はライザリンした後、ライザでいいよ。あっちはレントとタオね。
適当な紹介だな。別にいいけどさ。
私はクラウディア・バレンツ。旅の商人をしてるお父さんについてここに来たの。
Okay, so her father cannot be Logic. Somebody call Balance. Why does Balance sound so familiar? Claudia Balance.
もしかしてそのお父さんって村にやってくるっていう噂の商人さんだったり？
かもな。ところでさ、さっきから大事そうに抱えてるそれ、何なんだ？
Yeah, I'm curious to see what is it that she's carrying too.
これは
レントってば無神経だから。
お前な。で、うわ、前前。
No more trouble. The fuck is this? More battles. Oh joy, linear
気をつけ
gameplay.
た方が良さそうだ。
Do you think it's linear gameplay?
みんな
Oh shit!
そこ
How the fuck I got murked?
今だ
Oh, this can't be good. Oh, he's gonna have me murked.
今だしまった
What the fuck happened? Am I supposed to die on purpose?
くそ、こっちの攻撃が効いてない。
I don't believe this linear gameplay. At least for now it is. Afterwards we get to explore the world freely, so this is just to get us started with the story.
ダメだ逃げようよ
I mean, it wouldn't be linear if they didn't have a story, right?
そうは言ってもその逃げ道にこいつがいるんじゃない。一体どうすれば。
You mean predictable gameplay as far as like the story goes? Like damsel in distress, she has a secret item. We don't even know what it is.
来るぞ。いざとなったら俺が食い止める。その
That's right, yo. I'm
横
liking
をすり抜けて逃げろ。
my boy Lent. He's willing to sacrifice himself for the group, for the adventure.
そんなことできないよ
And now Tao got like a little extra credit, a little extra street credit, a little extra street credit now because he's like, nah, fuck this. I ain't gonna leave you behind. We both gonna die together. Okay, I can respect Tao for that.
お前程度の腕では食い止めることすらできそうにないな。
Don't tell me that's Agatha.
目をつぶれ。
誰？
Shit! What the fuck? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. What?
嘘、魔物が。
あの強い魔物がほんの一瞬で。
これが強い。そう思える程度の腕でよくこんなところに入ってきたな。
Yo, she got some big ass titties too. She got. You already know what they doing. You already know what they doing. She got some big ass titties. So I'm sorry, man. Like, look at her tatas. Like, come on now.
それよりさっきのドカンってなったの。あれ、あなたがやったんだよね。一体あれは何？
あれは錬金術だ。まあ簡単なものだがな。
錬金術？
And that's how we have alchemy introduced into the game.
アンペル、悠長に話している場合じゃないだろう。標的をおまけ付きで発見したんだ。船着き場に
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You know what they're doing with the game. In regards to that, it would not let you run back into the forest to explore. It's like, no, you have to go with the story. Oh yeah, of course. You have to go with the story. We're gonna be able to come back and explore more. It's just part of the story, obviously.
分かっているリラ。お前たち、話は後だ。まず森を出るぞ。
So it's Empal and Lila?
わかった。こうなったら俺たちも船着き場に行くしかないか。
錬金術。あんなすごいの初めて見た。
And remember, not anyone can do alchemy. If you can't do alchemy, you're not able to do it. Even if you have the world's best atelier, you can't do alchemy. You have to have the natural born gift to be able to make alchemy. If you can't do it, you just can't. It's kind of like magic. Let's put it that way. Alchemy is kind of like magic. You either have it in your blood. If not, you just can't do it.
なんだろう、冒険のこと考えるのと同じくらい今すごく胸がドキドキしてる。
There's got to be some connection between her and her lineage. Somebody in her lineage must have the power to be able to do alchemy, and they just probably hid it from her. That's what I'm assuming at this point. All right, so we got help from those two mysterious characters. Whoever the fuck they were. Okay, so we did explore this area already before. Let's head back to where they're telling us to head back to. But you saw that character. They definitely knew what the fuck they were doing by adding the other character big ass titties. I mean, it's just the game does certain things to draw your attention for sure, and this is one of the ways they do that. Very sensualized. They make the game very sensual. Let's put it that way. Let's see if we can get this guy right here. I want to be able to get some more EXP. This guy's not one of the hard ones because his tail looks regular, so we don't have to worry too much about him. He's a regular giant weasel. He's not one of the other giant weasels that we're worrying about. Okay, that worked out. Every little EXP helps, believe it or not. So whenever you get a chance to actually take some EXP, definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. Always hit first whenever you get a chance. Like the game explained, you get some additional AP when you start. That way you can raise your tactics level and then hit twice and do a little bit more. Or you can do chain damages. Okay. You can do chain damages. Okay. That's one thing I did not notice. Very nice. Very fucking nice. Okay, so far I like the story of the game. I like where it's going. I am becoming fond of the characters for sure. Very interesting so far.
ここにもこの花が咲いているのか。
ああ、ありがたいな。
この花がどうかしたんですか？やけに大きいけど。
They're probably used for alchemy.
こいつは魔物の嫌がる香りを出すんだ。花の周囲にいれば比較的安全と言える。
つまり、ここなら気軽に休息できるというわけだ。今後あちこち出かけるなら覚えておくといいぞ。
Really? You can save in areas like this? How come when I hit them or before? Tutorial safety flowers. Sometimes you'll find unusually large flowers growing out in the field. These flowers essentially act like your bed at the Atelier, allowing you to rest. Resting will restore your HP, and a flower will need some time to recover before you can use it again. Ah, there are very few safe zones out in the wild, so keep your eyes peeled for those flowers. These are not hard to miss, so we can always go here and click rest. We don't want to advance the day, so... Okay, so we got our HP back, at least. It's a good thing, it's a good thing. I'm watching the ducks in a nearby pool of water. Every single male duck is quiet except one. He is swimming and quacking, and coincidentally, this is the only male duck about without a partner. Wow, that's a deep life lesson right there. Well, what about the duck? A strong life lesson, I guess. I guess the life lesson is if you find yourself without a partner, you can always be a quack. Maybe the duck was trying to teach you a lesson that sometimes not all birds flock on the same feather. But if you spread your wings and you fly together, you might become larger than an alligator. Does that make sense? You're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, Coco? That ain't no fucking life lesson. That's just a bunch of nonsense. But if you read between the lines, what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to be a duck to realize that you're happy alone. It's like you alone, but you're not lonely. Does that make sense? That's a life lesson. The duck is pretty much saying sometimes you could be alone in life, but that doesn't mean you're lonely. Hey, there you go. There you go. You like that like my explanation right there? It was a whole bunch of bullshit, but it was a good explanation. It was a good explanation. A good breakdown of what that duck's life has got to be about. I could be alone, but I'm not lonely, bitch.
Mattaku. お前たち悪ガキ3人組はどこまで人様に迷惑をかけたら気が済むんだ。
Agatha caught up to them. I knew that was gonna happen. I mean, not really, but it was expected.
ごめんなさい。ライザたちを怒らないであげてください。3人が来てくれなかったら私は魔物に。
そうだな。私たちは駆けつけるのが一歩遅かった。捜索を頼まれておきながら不甲斐ない話だ。
でもすごく強い魔物から私たち全員を助けてくれたのもお二人ですよ。そうなんだよ、アガーテ姉さん。ドカーンってすごかったんだから。
お前は少し懲りろ。まったく。
Of course, they give Agatha little titties. I'm not surprised.
まあ良いではありませんか、アガーテさん。結果としては全てうまくいったのですから。
Is that the dad?
お父さん。
Oh, okay, so it's not Logic. I thought it was gonna be Logic, but it's a different guy. Okay.
ルベルトさん。しかし。
Lubert Balentz.
改めてアンペルさんとリラさん、それにライザ君だったかな。このジャジャ馬娘を助けてくれてありがとう。時折ふらりと対象を離れる悪い癖があってね。
She better come and be part of our party, man.
ごめんなさい、お父さん。
何、構いやしない。ここまで馬車に乗せてもらったお返しだ。
探索と救助の報酬もベッドで受け取っているしな。
Empel Bulmer. Big ass titty girl. I mean, Laila Desirus.
あなたたちも村に用事が？
私たちはクリント王国の遺跡調査をしていてね。この辺りでは空間島が有名だと聞いたんだが。
They keep mentioning Clint Kingdom ruins. I wonder what the connection is to the game. It's gotta be very important if motherfuckers are investigating it.
確かに空間島にはその手の遺跡があちこちに残っているな。村の中にもある。
噂通りか。しばらく滞在させてもらえると助かるんだが。
They definitely have extravagant outfits and hairstyles, so I'm kind of going to see. I'm kind of interested in seeing what type of characters these guys are. Apparently, we can confirm that Empel either knows alchemy, or he knows a way to manufacture items through alchemy. So we'll see. Because Logic, if you've never played the Atelier games, Logic was one of those characters who couldn't do alchemy, but he would be able to create items by requesting alchemy items already made, if that makes sense.
無理ならこの近辺で野宿するだけだ。
いや、うちの村の大事な客人を助けてくれたんだ。粗略に扱うつもりはない。それなりのもてなしをしよう。
そうか、ありがたい。
大人の話ってなんでこういちいち回りくどいんだろうね。
It's called showing respect, Ryza. You can't be so informal sometimes.
旅先でもみんなこんな感じだよ。世間体って言うんだって。
Oh yeah, that too.
ライザ、お前は後で説教を追加だ。ミオさん同伴でな。
Really, we gonna get in trouble?
早速友達ができたようでよかった。短い間かもしれないが、娘と仲良くしてやってくれ。
それでは村へご案内します。アンペルさんたちもご同行ください。
Okay, that was definitely interesting. My daughter likes to wander off and get in trouble. It's why I hired this boy to protect her. But since you three strangers met her only hours ago, I think it's safe to leave her with you and leave again.
私が村の世話役を務めるモリッツ・ブルネンです。
I mean, they made friends. They live in the same village. They're gonna go to the same village. They know it's a small town, and they look innocent enough. Come on, it's not like any of them look like thugs. Obviously, you're gonna be like, yeah, you could become friends with them. They're just being courteous. But I get what you're saying. Moritz Brunnen. I mean, he's the father of one of those two little bastards who was bothering Tao. Moritz Brunnen.
わからないこと、困ったことがあれば何なりとこのモリッツにご相談を。
Yeah, Moritz, you can suck a big fat dick, bro.
よろしくモリッツさん。互いに良い商売ができるよう取り計らっていただきたい。
このモリッツにお任せを。我が村の空間フルーツを商いたいとのことですが。
You mean the grapes?
現在市場にほんのわずか出回っているものが中央では好評でして、ここでは空間フルーツと呼んでいるのですが、中央ではリュコの実と呼ばれています。
I always forgot how to pronounce that. It's faux. It's spelled kind of like that, like faux leather. Lusau. Sounds like I'm speaking Asian. Lusau.
なんせこの空間島独自の作物ですからな。リュコの実も商品名としては悪くない雅な響きですが、それにしても中央は首都アスラームバートですか。まさかそんなことになっていたとは。
Okay, we gotta keep those names in mind. From the capital of Ashraambaird.
私たちが食べる分の余りを行商人に売っただけだったのですが、わからないものですな。
私はその空間フルーツを流通させるルート作りにやってきたのです。しばらくの間ご厄介になります。
どうです？私が提案した結果、この正気到来、互いに力を尽くし、良い結果につなげましょうぞ。
So we're getting a little hint of the politics that go behind the game, behind the scenes of the game. Obviously, this is gonna set up part of the plot of the story, if that makes sense. So obviously, we're starting off with, you know, a small town, village, or island, trying to make connections with the outer world. Whether this is gonna be a good thing or a bad thing, we're gonna see that. Obviously, we can know by the appearance of Moritz, this guy is looking out for himself. So I feel like he's gonna fuck things up for whatever reason. But for all we know, appearances can be deceiving, and this other guy, Lubert, whatever, he might be the evil guy. You never know.
歓迎の宴を準備してあります。どうぞこちらへ。私がご案内いたしましょう。
なんせ宴の会場は我が屋敷の庭ですからな。
あのお父さんと話してる声の大きな人が村長さん？
村長さんではないけど、村の顔役みたいな、モリッツって人。
He's the rich guy, basically.
人のいるところに口も手も出してくる、やたら偉そうなおじさん
Some
だよ。
crusty old man. I just see him as a crusty old man. Come on, you gotta give Ryza props for that. I see him like a crusty old man.
村長じゃないのに偉そう。もしかしてお金持ちなの？
He's definitely wealthy. From the looks of it, he's definitely gotta be wealthy. Because no one has never had an ulterior motive for befriending people. Obviously, yeah. What kind of traveling merchant openly tells other people he's trading strategy? Why would you tell him you can sell them a large profit at the capital? I caught that too. That's why Baldi's probably gonna be like, "Ooh, I can make more money here. Let me go ahead and tell him that." You get the story. I mean, like I said, appearances could be deceiving. Sometimes Gust likes doing this. They like to pretend to give you the main plot story, or at least little hints of what's gonna happen, and then it's the total opposite. So you never know.
お金もだけど、どっちかというとお水持ちかな。島の高台にお屋敷があって、その敷地に水源があんの。こんな田舎の島だと水を持ってる人が一番偉いんだよ。
田舎だなんてすごく綺麗な島だよ。
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. They live on a fucking beautiful island. I guess Ryza just takes it for granted and thinks, you know, she wants to go to the city because she's lived here all her life. So it's usually what happens when you have cultural diversity. People from the city will love to live in the countryside. People from the countryside are like, we're bored of this. We'd rather live in the city.
そう？ありがとう。ルベルトさんに言われたからじゃないけど。これからよろしくね、クラウディア。
Aww.
こちらこそライザ。
And thus, a beginning of a great friendship has begun. Taking the first step added to the story. So step 1. Let's see if we can speak to Agatha. Oh, Ryza skipping out and helping out at the home again? I hope you're not planning to sneak off to the mainland. What the fuck? Today's sales were pretty awful. Maybe I should go try and mine some more ore. Huh. There's definitely more NPCs to speak with, which I like to do because it's good for the lore. Sometimes I have some stuff they could tell you. Maybe I just need to leave the island. This bitch is depressed. She's got crippling depression. Let's see if we can go back to our home. Just so I can save. I think we did pretty good. This is a merchant. This gotta be a merchant. Milk, potatoes, meat, what else? Oh no, the milk was gone bad. What the fuck? This is pretty much the market. We can speak to individuals here if we want. Let's see, this gotta be a merchant. Where did that fruit come from again? I think I found it in some cave, but yeah, these are just merchants that we can't buy from yet because we still have to progress the story. Hello there, do you need any stone or maybe some lumber? No. Yes, I guess a teenage girl wouldn't need stuff like that. Obviously not. Where the fuck is our house? That's what I want to know. It's definitely not that way. Let's see, I came here last time. Where the fuck is our house? That's where the farm is. That's not where we want to go. We definitely want to come this way. Our house is definitely on this side somewhere over here. From what I remember. So this is the port. We came from there. That's the lighthouse. Shit, I gotta figure out where the fuck is my house. At this point, I'm like, I'm fucking lost. Okay, I do know we had to cross the bridge. I know that much. Maybe we had to come up this way. They're fucking having a party up in this bitch. Okay, I think I remember now. I had to cross the bridge. Because I remember I came this way. I wasn't able to go down that way, from what I remember. There was that on that side. Yeah, I figured it out. Our house is this way. We came across the bridge. Came up this way. Sometimes I wish more games ended like Fallout 1. The ultimate twist. You traveled the world, saved your people, and became a hero, but you changed. Therefore, you must leave forever, never to return. I still remember first time completing the game and getting my final conversation. My heart literally broke. I spent countless hours trudged through the worst dangers the wasteland had, only to be thrown away afterwards. The feeling of betrayal was real. Yeah, most games are not gonna have that nowadays. Some games try to replicate that and have little plot twists here and there, but nevertheless, it's not something like that per se. So yeah, we're going the right way. Let me see if I go through here what happens. This is where we came from before, which was the Bowden district, which is where we have to progress the story anyways. Look at how breasts move. Jesus.
やれやれ。クラウディアも歓迎の宴にご出席か。
そりゃそうだよ。主賓の娘さんなんだから。
Don't tell me Len fell in love.
また会う約束はしたんだからいいじゃない。
俺たちがひどい目にあった。新しい友達ができた。初めての冒険の終始はトントンってとこかな。
黒字だよ。大黒字。
It was good adventure though, I'm not gonna lie. To introduce the game.
何？そんなにクラウディアと友達になれたのが嬉しかったの？
まあ、ここじゃ俺らくらいの年の女の子ほとんどいないしな。
もちろんそれもすごく大きいけど。
よう、ライザとその他おまけども。
Are these the assholes? What are the name? Boss, and the fucking I forgot the other guy's fucking name. I think that's what made Fallout so memorable. You didn't get the happy ending, even though you did everything right. A slice of reality in a fantasy world, and it's beloved like few gaming moments are. Yeah, that's true. I gotta agree.
ポーズ。
Hey boss, give me the pussy, boss.
誰がおまけだ、誰が。
Boss Brunnen, which is the cocksucker. I'm gonna call him the cocksucker. Lombard Dorn, bitch ass nibble.
島を出た途端魔物にやられて流れ者に助けられるような恥さらしが一人前に反論か。
なんでそれを。
守り手たちがみんな船着き場でぼやいてんだよ。身の程知らずのバカガキどもがいい迷惑だってな。
That's right, shake them titties, girl.
痛い目を見てもまだそんな反抗的な態度か。反省もしてなさそうだな、ライザ。
I would have been like, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
いい加減部をわきまえてこそこそ道の端でも歩くよう心がけるんだな。
Go suck a dick, boss. I'm already not liking these two guys. See, you know they're bad guys when they have those fucking eyes, like they're fucking high. Yeah, I can't stand these two guys already.
どけよ。俺たちはこれからモリッツさんの歓迎の宴に出席するんだ。
Cool, you don't have to move out the fucking way. Like, there's enough space. Oh my god, these fucking assholes.
おとなしくしてりゃいいのに。わざわざ島を出たりするから村中に恥をさらすことになんだよ。
You brought shame to the island when you fucking dyed your hair green and shit with little fucking bangs and shit. I don't know what you're trying to pull, Lumbar. You're looking like a little bit fragilocious and shit. So I wouldn't talk shit, my man.
Ryza.
つったってねえで帰ろうぜ。今日はもう解散だな。
Don't worry, Ryza. You're good, girl. You still got them big ass titties. Alright, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That was not bad at all. Brunin sounds like a deviation of the word Brun, which means brown. Boss brown. Huh? Guessing he has a bowel movement issues. I was gonna say he's a piece of shit, if anything, the way you described it. He's a piece of shit. Boss, I guess there's nothing left to say. Really? They're not gonna say nothing else to me? Fucking ass wipes. Alright, I'm just checking to see if there's any other NPCs I can talk to. I'm on the hunt for leads. I'd rather get it out of the way before my dad hassles me. Also, there's more NPCs to speak to. I like to interact with the NPCs even though you don't have to do this. But sometimes they have interesting lore. If you hurt yourself or get sick, come see me as the doctor. There's definitely some important lore sometimes that they do in the game. I'm assuming this person is up here. Whoa, how come I can't get to the person? Am I tripping? Are they up here? No, so it's telling me, okay, this is this person. Okay, never mind. That's the doctor. I just like to explore the lore. We do it for the lore, guys. We do it for the lore. I hope Kirkland Island can start to develop more now that the Lubard is here. Ha ha ha. That's some greedy old bastard. Some greedy old bastard. Who's this lady? Getting to the store is so hard these days. I miss when I could walk all over the island. Is she an old lady? Yeah, she an old lady. She fucked up her back and shit. There's gotta be like another merchant more than likely. Oh, that's Lent. What the hell? Dad got himself drunk again. I don't want to go home till he's passed out. Ooh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Shit is brown. Name fits. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of storyline. This is why I like to speak to the NPC sometimes. So Len's father, just like, you know, and some people who have parents who have this issue. So his dad is an alcoholic, huh? See, the game is not meant really for kids. It has some similarities to some things happening in the real world, you know? Welcome, how can I help you? So that's just regular shits. We spoke to them already. Alright, our house, from what I wanna know how to pull up the map. Just out of curiosity. This is just another little cabin. This can't be our house. But I'm going over here just to speak with the NPC to see what he says. Samuel, what do you want? Let's not hear. Oh, that's the dad. So he got the sword. So Samuel is his dad. And he got the sword from his dad. Jesus Christ, that's the father. That's Len's father? Jesus. And he's an alcoholic, huh? By the way, if you're looking for hidden gems amongst games, BioWare made one called Jade Empire. Amazing game, almost as deep as Mass Effect Universe, but set in feudal Japan. Really? Would I be able to play it on the PS3 or PS4? Did it come out? I'll have to check it out. I mean, I like games that have lore in it, trust me. I like some games where I could do some reading, and just enjoy the backstory. Alright, so there's nothing there. Where's this gonna take me? This is gonna take me back to Kirkenport, which we just came from. We're gonna come back this way. Let me see. We came all around from that way. There's definitely nothing on this side, because this is gonna take us where? To This can't take us back to our house. I don't believe it will. What's Trepa Hill? Okay, so definitely gotta follow. Okay, I'm assuming the blue door is gonna take us back to our house. I just wanted to check to see if we could go to other areas of the game, but apparently we can't do that at the moment, which is totally understandable. That's fine. I'll just follow the blue door at this point. They're telling us to go this way. We'll go this way. I'm sure we'll be able to explore the whole rest of the town at one point. And I'm sure everybody else, all the merchants, we should be able to unlock after we're done. Oh, welcome. Actually, I'm restocking the merchandise right now. Could you come back a little later? So we should be able to speak with the NPCs and actually have them sell us things later on. But for now, we just have to continue with the story. Like it was mentioned earlier, it's a little linear, but it's fine. It's pretty much setting up the tone for the story and what's going to come up next. Yeah, it's an older game, available on the following platforms: Xbox, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows. Oh yeah, I might not have access to it then, but I'll look into it. Maybe I might watch a gameplay or two and see what's it about. Okay, so our house is back on this side. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Is that our mom? That can't be our mom, can it? No, our mom looks kind of like that, but it's not our mom. All right, let's go back to our house and see what we can experience here. Our mom is we haven't met our dad in game yet, but our mom is definitely gonna be tight. Let's see what cutscene this brings. Okay, so this is our mom. So you've been pilling around with that balanced fella's daughter, huh? You better not be a bad influence on her. What the fuck? Calling us little hua? Is that our dad? Carl, phew, another hard day's work. It's tough, but it's just so satisfying. Don't you agree, Ryza? That's our dad, really? Motherfucking looking all Rico Suave and shit. Alright, let's go back to our room. Let's see where the story takes us. But I have a feeling alchemy is gonna take Ryza to everywhere all over the world. And her parents are going to be proud when she starts learning alchemy. That's the only thing I see in her future, because think about it this way. There's really nothing for her left in this island. Yes, you know, there's one person controlling the water. That's pretty much limiting everybody else from becoming, how can I put it? So allowing them to be able to be successful in life. So in order for Ryza to become somebody, she's definitely going to have to leave the island. There is no other choice. It's common sense at this point. Nope, and we don't blame you. We don't blame you, Ryza. And I think that's why she likes to adventure a lot and she brings Tao and Lens with her. Because I feel like she sees the potential in them and herself to become something better than just some people or some kids that live in an island, while their destiny is being controlled by some one guy who thinks he's the chief of the fucking island and shit, just because he controls the water. And I don't think that's what she sees in her future. So I don't blame her for having these thoughts.
Ryza, またレントとタオが来てるわよ。
お邪魔します。
いつもすいません。ミオさん、今日も綺麗ですね。
ライザ、ニュース持ってきたよ。
The fuck? That's so sudden. What's the good news?
なんだ、まだしょげてたのか。ボスの言ったことなんか忘れちまえって。
そうだよ。それよりライザが喜ぶと思ってさ。ニュースだよ。いいニュース。
何よ、古い本の図がってのはどうでもいいわよ。
本当に落ち込んでんのか。
違う、そういう僕の大ニュースじゃなくて、あの二人、アンペルさんとリラさんだよ。
あの二人が旧市街に家を借りたんだとさ。場所聞いてきたから一緒に行ってみようぜ。
錬金術とか言ったっけ？興味あるんでしょ？
錬金術。
Alchemy no jutsu.
何グズグズしてんの。行くわよ、二人とも。
Yeah. She heard fucking alchemy. Now her titties got hard and shit. She's like, yeah, alchemy. I want to go try some alchemy out.
まったく元気になったと思ったらすぐこれだ。
ま、部屋でボケっとしてるよりはいいだろう。俺たちも行くか。
話によれば防電地区から旧市街に入ったら左手の方らしいよ。
Alright, so we know what to do next pretty much at this point. You may be heavy emphasis on not being sure, be able to acquire for the PS3. I'll look it up after the stream. Jade Empire, huh? Alright, so I believe I didn't get time to look at her room. She definitely has some interesting objects in here. She probably has a lot of the items she really needs for alchemy, so I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so I'm gonna save it here and leave it here for now, but so far so good. I'm liking the story so far. I'm becoming fond of the characters and kind of interested on seeing where the game is going to lead us next. Alright, so we're gonna leave it there for now. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And if you already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. My boy Scandalous, thanks for coming through as always, and everybody else who came through the stream or is currently watching just lurking in the background, have a wonderful night. I do appreciate you coming through. If you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description. Just make sure if you join, you read the rules. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, that information is in the About Me section of my channel. With that being said, boys and girls, I'll try to have more streams for you tomorrow after work if I get home early. If not, have a wonderful night. Have a great day tomorrow. Seize the day, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. This is Coco, baby. Yeah, that's right, Ryza. That's right. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. Peace.